What's up, everybody? This is Antoine Robinson back with another seed starting video. Today we are stuck in the garage. It is a cold, rainy day, but at least we get to continue on getting everything ready for our garden, which hopefully in the next 4 weeks we'll be able to start planting things in the garden. And so right now we're just getting things going, getting some seed starting going, and just seeing how things are going to go for the rest of the year. And so today on this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about just being experimental with how we grow things throughout the year. One of the things I wanted to do last year is I grew a lot of okra last year. And so one of the things I did was I wanted to save some of the okra seeds. And so that's what I did. I started gathering up a lot of the pods at the end of the season, and I probably threw away, because I just had so much okra that I just couldn't get a hold of at the end of the season. And so I probably threw away a good 20 pounds of okra just because I just had so much. And so I went through and just got the seeds out of some and just threw away the rest. And so I wanted to do a real brief experiment just to see how well this stuff does compared to the stuff that I still have left over that I bought. I bought some burpee seeds last year off of Amazon, and so I got the okra Clemson spineless, and I also got the okra baby Bubba hybrid. And I really love this hybrid variety because it grows as a little bush, whereas this Clemson spineless, as most of you guys know, well, this stuff grew pretty tall. This stuff got to be about 7 foot tall towards the end of summer. And so this Clemson spineless is, if you've got enough room and you don't mind it just growing, this Clemson spineless was a good variety. But I really, because I do a lot of container gardening, I really love this baby Bubba hybrid because I could put it in a container. And what I did was I have these 25-gallon grow bags that I use. And so I put 3 of these in that grow bag, and it really, off the 3 plants that I did off this thing, I got so much okra out of that. And so I'll definitely be planting this thing again. But I didn't save any seeds from that. I really only saved the seeds from the Clemson spineless. And so I wanted to do a brief experiment. And what I'm going to do is I've got 2 of these 6-cell seed starting trays, and I'm going to plant 6 seeds in each of these trays. And I really want to find out, and normally it'll take about 7 days for these to germinate. I want to see how many of these I can actually get to germinate when you compare what I saved from seed last year compared to the packet that I still have from this year. And so I'm going to take 6 seeds out of each of these, and I'm going to plant these just to see what happens. I mean, this is a lot of what gardening is just doing experimentation and seeing what's going to happen. I've never saved okra seeds before, and so I don't know, how well these things are going to grow. But it's just interesting to see if this is something, instead of if I don't have to purchase seeds every year, then I'd really rather save the seeds from these instead of having to buy seeds every year. I mean, I've got probably 200 seeds in here. I haven't counted them, but I probably have 200 seeds in here. And this was like a fraction of what I got off of, the pods. A lot of them I just threw away just because what am I going to do with, if I got 2,000 seeds, what am I going to do with 2,000 okra seeds besides give them away? And so, so I just really tossed a lot of them away. And so, but I did want to start trying, as I'm getting better at growing things, I really wanted to start trying to do some more seed saving so it's a little bit more sustainable. If all I have to do every year is buy more dirt, that's a lot more sustainable than having to buy seeds and dirt and fertilizer and everything else that kind of goes along with the whole shebang. And so what we're going to do is we've got 1 tray of the burpee and I just dumped those all over the place. We've got 1 tray of the burpee that came out of the packet, and then I've got another tray that is the burpee that I seed saved that I'm going to see which ones happened to do the best. Because I just dumped these, I'm going to put one missing one. like that. And so we'll check on these in a couple weeks and see what happened. Ideally, hopefully, they all germinate and they all do well, but you just never know. And so I'm going to top these off with a little bit more dirt. The soil is still really, really wet, and so probably don't need to water again right now because the soil is still just dripping wet, but we'll give it a couple days. I've got the heater running in here in the garage, and so we'll give it a couple days and see if these need to have a little bit of water. I've got the other seeds that we started in a couple videos ago that are still going on there in the humidity domes, and so I'll check those probably tomorrow and see if those need any water. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with these okra seeds. And so I'm curious what you guys are growing. Post in the comments what you guys are growing. If there's any other varieties of okra that I need to try. I'm really, my family eats okra, but I'm really new to growing okra. I just grew okra for the first time this year as an experiment, and it went really well. And so it just ended up being a plant that I think is one of those easier plants to grow that really, they don't need a lot of maintenance. You get a lot of food out of them, and so I'm just like, hey, let's give it a try and let's grow them again this year. And so that's all I have, guys. If you guys have any questions, by all means, post some questions in the comment box. If you got some value out of this video, please hit the like button. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I'm looking forward to the growing season where we could do so many more of these. And so we're going to do another video coming up in the next couple of days because I really want to see what you guys are growing. And so I'm going to kind of go through what I plan on growing for the year, and I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have that you guys are going to be growing this year as well. I thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll talk to you later.